Today I'm going to share with you a very simple science experiment that you can do at home. And chances are you probably have all of these ingredients in your pantry. So what you're going to need for this experiment is some distilled vinegar, white vinegar, and some baking soda. And really that's all you need. However, if you want to take it up another notch, you can add some liquid soap. This is liquid dish soap, and some food coloring. I would highly recommend that you use a pan that has edges on it or a plastic bin so that the chemical reactions don't go all over your counter. But or you can do it in the sink, totally works too if you don't have a pan. And to make this science experiment a little more holiday festive, I'm going to be doing it inside a miniature carved out pumpkin. The smaller the better. And if you don't have a pumpkin home, that's totally okay. You can do this experiment in a bowl, just like this. So simple. So I'm gonna put everything together and you can watch the next video and see what happens. Hey parents, before you start this great science experiment at home, I just wanted to give you a heads up. When we're at school, we work with washable watercolors, and that's a lot different than using food coloring. I just wanted to remind you that food coloring is very different than the washable watercolors we use at home, and it can stain clothing and it can stain surfaces. So make sure that you're protecting your countertops, and you either wear clothing that you don't really care about, or you put on an apron or something that will protect your clothes. If it does get on your countertop, hey, don't worry, a magic eraser will take out food coloring, or a little bit of spray bleach, even Windex. I use Windex all the time and spray it on and it comes right out. So just a heads up, and it might stain fingers, but that's okay. That will wash out for sure in the bath. Okay, have fun. So in this experiment, we are learning about chemical reactions, and the vinegar is an acid and the baking soda is an alkaline. And when an acid and alkaline mix together, what happens is basically a chemical reaction. The ingredients really aren't friends, but when they join together, they make a whole bunch of stuff happen, and we're gonna make that happen right inside this pumpkin. So you're gonna take a couple of scoops of the baking soda, put it in there like that. Now, adding the liquid soap is just going to make it a little more bubblier and a little bit more fun. And you just need a tiny bit, not too much, maybe a teaspoon or even less, because it really goes crazy. And then I'm going to add some green food coloring just to make it so you can see this chemical reaction happen. And all you're going to do is take the vinegar, dump it in, and see what happens. Are you ready? Okay, let's go. 3, 2, 1, go. Wow, look at that! It made all this foam. It's bubbling over. I can hear it sizzling. And that's basically the chemical reaction that's happening. I have a little more vinegar in here. I'm gonna pour more in there. Oh, there's still enough baking soda in there that it's gonna keep causing this reaction to happen. I'm gonna just pour even more in and see what happens. Wow, look at that. It's like a pumpkin lava overflow right there on the pan. You can see where the food coloring is. The reason it's so foamy like this is because of the liquid soap. It made more bubbles. But isn't that cool? So super fun. It happens really quickly, and it's over really fast, but I'm going to show you how you can also extend this science experiment and make it a little bit more fun for a longer period of time. So you thought that experiment was really cool, I know, but it didn't last very long, and you still want to play with the baking soda and vinegar and watch how it works together. I have a great idea for you. So get 3 small containers, fill them with vinegar, and add food coloring in red, yellow, and blue. Those are the primary colors. Mix them together so you have your 3 containers, and then you're going to put your baking soda right here on a plate. And you can do this in a Tupperware container or right on a plate, whatever you have available. Don't make it too hard on yourself. And we're gonna spread that baking soda all around so it's around our plate. Then you can take either a small teaspoon, this is a half of a teaspoon, or if you have like a small eyedropper or a little syringe type, I don't know, this is for medicine or something. Anyways, you can use this too. And basically what you're gonna do is you're going to use your syringe or your eyedropper and suck up some color, and then you're gonna put it right on to your baking soda, and you can watch the chemical reaction happen right there. It's not gonna happen as big as when we poured all that vinegar in there, but it's still gonna happen. And the super fun thing about this is when you use different colors, you can also play with color mixing. So your colors are mixing together, they're bubbling up and kind of doing mini volcano explosions here. Let's see if we can add some yellow to it and see what happens if it changes it to a different color. I don't know what's gonna happen. Let's take a look. Probably hard to see on the camera, but it is starting to turn green right there. If you don't have a little syringe or eyedropper, look, you can use a teaspoon. You can get some and pour it all over and watch what happens. This is great fine motor skill building right here. Adding more colors, watching what's happening, observing, using your eyes, listening. So this is a great way to extend this simple activity with things that you have at your house. And just when you think this experiment couldn't be any more fun, put some more baking soda on your plate. Add a little bit of dish soap because it just makes it so fun. And take what you have left of your 2 colored vinegars and pour them together and see what happens. Wow, look at that. So cool. A very bubbly and colorful chemical reaction happening right on our plate. I hope you had fun doing this science experiment with me. I hope that you will try it at home. And like I said, it could either be a really quick experiment or it could last quite a while depending on how you do the project. It's totally up to you. If you do the science experiment and you have fun with it, I would love to hear what happened for you. So send me a video or a photo and just tell me about your experience. I hope you have a great day and I'll talk to you later. Bye.